Moments ago, we just got an update about the SEC versus Ripple case. And I know a lot of XRP holders kind of were hearing words that today, the 16th, could be the end of the lawsuit. I mean, Coin Bureau posted this one right here. Like, why not? This was posted 3 a.m. today. But in reality, it is not officially over, right? Although the appeal has been halted, paused. And this confirms, take a look at this. The parties, right? The SEC and Ripple, they granted, they agree in this appeal hold. And the SEC is now directed to file a status report within 60 days of this order. This just was posted less than 1 hour ago. The reaction of the community is like, I think we've been waiting for so long, right? It's been 51 years, and it's like, seriously, why is it taking so long? Once again, and imagine, right? It takes a while. Now, the community is already reporting. I want to also touch base on the ETFs, right? Because we're hearing a lot of things like this one. But overall, people are now telling everybody, hey, 60 days, we'll hear a status report from the SEC, and the case continues to unfold. So, guys, a lot of people are saying, we believe the case is already priced in, meaning that we're not going to have a rise, a soar, right? A pump. We'll see at the end, but I think we already heard, now Paul Atkins coming in. It's eventually going to be thrown out, closed eventually, and it's going to be over, but it's not officially legally over yet. They're still going with the last steps, right? And the SEC is just going to finalize that soon. Guys, we also have ProShares, which is something that we shared yesterday in the live, how they are now applying for an ETF. BlackRock still silent. BlackRock, they haven't said anything, right? And maybe could be because of the prices, right? Not doing much. This is the 30 minutes, which is nice. We went to 83,000 right here. This was the 15 yesterday, late yesterday, and now today at 3:30 in the morning. So we're close to the 82, right? So double bottom, one here, and that is the pattern, right? Rejection going upwards. Let's go ahead and have a conversation, fam. Obviously, we want to see good news when it comes to crypto, when it comes to XRP. This is the latest that we are getting. So drop a like, subscribe to the channel, turn on those notification bells, and welcome. Right now, things are not attractive per se for the crypto space, but there's always some cryptos that are moving, and I'm just showing you right here on the screen. XCN, Jasmy down, Pi down, a few of them down, which they were doing pretty well. Now, on the other hand, 121 billion, 189 billion Ethereum. Yesterday, we had some sharp declines. I was looking on my phone. But so far, overall, we're holding steady, which is nice. We're still waiting on Donald Trump, whatever they're going to say with China, and now the case, which is fine. This case, guys, the price of XRP, as I've said multiple times, in the last couple of days, we're trying to break this resistance that is going to really help us go higher. If we are not able to do so, then we're just following the pattern. And the pattern means that we're going to be heading down for a while, possibly even passing the under $2 XRP. We're really, really close, right? Maybe one good drop and we're going to be at $2 again. That's just TA, pure TA, right? So just have some cash on the side. We all want things to pump, but just FYI, right? Might get a little boring, but in my opinion, one great breaking update, and then we're going to be passing this with no problem. So it's classic crypto, guys. Right now, everybody's saying, well, we're going to wait a little bit longer. Once again, Stuart, let's go to Stuart. Is going to be bringing a lot of nice, if he is posting something, but maybe not. Yeah, just National Association. He might say something, later on. So we'll look at Stuart because he's the chief legal officer at Ripple. And Ripple posted yesterday this one. RUSD is now integrated into Ripple payments, enabling real-time cross-border payments backed by institutional-grade compliance, transparency, and trust. One of the reasons that we like Ripple, one of the reasons that you are buying and holding a bunch of XRP, right? Because of this. So we are waiting. The SEC drops the appeal. This was actually about a month ago, and they're just saying, hey, it's over, right? So they abandoned the appeal and things are going to get better. But it's almost 1 month, and this case is still not over yet. Comes to show that it takes a while. You guys want to buy XRP right now and get ahead of the game? Click the first link down below and sign up to BTCC with my link. It will allow you to come, deposit, get some bonuses. No BPM. That's actually no KYC too. You can, but you don't have to. And it allows you guys to get in on isolated trades, leverage, and whatever you want. This is the link that you will see with my name right there. There's my code. Sign up takes a few seconds, and you're on your way to putting some trades to work, especially, as we wait for news like this. So the ETF wave begins. In reality, it's not beginning. It's already fully formed. So let me show you here. Here, fam, we are seeing, these are the news from Levi, right? ProShares has officially submitted. But I want to show you another picture that I saw here. So not the first time that we see this one, but this was posted today. XRP leads Alcon ETF rally or race with nearly 10 active applications, followed by Solana, Litecoin, Dogecoin, according to the SEC filings tracked by Kaiko Research. Which crypto ETF do you think will be approved first? Well, if it's not XRP, then they're really scamming or rugging us. It has to be XRP. It's the one with the most, even more than 10 spot XRP ETFs. Just comes to show, guys, the demand, for Wall Street to get involved. Some people don't like it. Some people say that we don't need them, right? But this is just more volume, more traction, more money. And just remember what happened to the Bitcoin price once the ETF went live. In the next 3 months, almost double in price. So that's all the money that comes in. That was Bitcoin, right? Assuming the XRP could do half of that, we're looking at a $3+ secured with all the ETFs live. Could that happen? That will easily help us break all-time high, and all the rally and all the hype is going to come back. I'm just giving you some thoughts, right? Because it's possible if we have a much better market, a much better sentiment. And I think that's what we're waiting for, right? But right now, the case, will be dropped. I'm assuming in 2025, as Paul Atkins comes in and as everybody's just like waiting the times so the appeal and the report comes in. And once that happens, guys, that will be close, will be history. And like Brad Garlinghouse has said many times, when? Right here. In this video, guys, which over 250,000 people watched it here on X, which millions and millions and millions of people have watched this video from all the XRP sources. We're listening to what Brad is saying. And what Brad is saying is, we don't have a big presence here in the US with the banks. Once you close that, case, once you remove all the pressure from Ripple, imagine all the different partners, including Swift, that if you go to XRP, everybody is teasing, rumors, what ifs about Swift. Let me just show you. You come here, the first people, that start speaking about this one, massive rumor, this is Levi. Huge if true, Swift is reportedly close to finalizing a partnership with Ripple to integrate XRP for global cross-border transactions. Billions in XRP set to be locked in escrow to serve as liquidity reserves. If confirmed, this could be the catalyst that sends XRP soaring past 10,000. I mean, I don't know about 10,000, man. That's just insanity, but, people want to believe, and I'm just saying, bro, let's just help people. Let's just help the system and let XRP support that. And the price, you and I know we're early. It's not my job to, tell you exactly what the price is going to be, but I want to prepare my portfolio just in case we go past my expectations. Thanks for watching, everybody. Like and subscribe. You've been updated. This is what's going on. Join BTCC. Take a look at the links down below, and I'll see you next time. Peace.